Advisory Committee. Copy on the city's website. The Animal Shelter Advisory Committee is mandated by Texas state law. It says that it's appointed by the city council, but I'm really not sure if it's not true in reality that it's not appointed by a code compliance department. The purpose is to follow, the purpose of the committee is to make sure that the state laws, sanitation laws are followed, compliance with Rabies Act, and may recommend ways to improve the efficiency and cost effectiveness of the city's animal control program. The members are Brenda Silcox, Dr. Tim Morton, Betty Story, Elena Cook, Sean Metzger, Jason Lemires, and Lauren March. The chairperson is Mike Camp, the shelter supervisor. The committee met about 2 weeks ago. Several of the people here today were at the meeting. Several of those attendees had pulled dogs out of the Chuck Silcox shelter, and the dogs died from distemper after a long, very expensive experience of trying to save the dogs. Lies such as the case with Buddy, Lily, Delilah, Karma, Zoe, Asia, Lola, Bo, Chloe, Dash, Cowboy, Penny, Mercy, Bandit, Daniel, Jada, Heidi, Harley, Taco, Pete, and the list goes on. Could you switch it to slide 2, Mr. Gonzalez? Thank you very much. When asked of the local vet who sits on the Fort Worth Animal Shelter Committee about distemper in the shelter, his response was something to the effect of he wasn't going to second guess the shelter staff's decisions and that there wasn't a distemper problem, and let's move on and leave the past in the past. In other words, let's don't talk about the real issues that are facing these innocent, voiceless companion animals. Is it not a conflict of interest for a vet who treats many of the sick animals out of this shelter to even sit on the committee? Making sure that a shelter follows the sanitation laws would perhaps affect one's livelihood in a negative financial light if the dogs were truly healthy leaving the shelter, of which one is closely involved in offices just down the street from the shelter. Why do we have an animal shelter committee in this city that isn't serving the intended purpose, and we have people sitting on it that aren't willing to question the horrible and tragic status quo? My plea with you today is please consider redoing the committee and put some of us here tonight on the committee who aren't afraid to question things and who sincerely care about and rescue these voiceless companion animals. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Watkins.